Now the rain's finally stopped. We can get back to work. You seem to hunt, whatever the weather, though. Maybe think about having a day off for once. Clear your head by doing something completely different for a while. Keep your tools and your mind sharp, I always say. Maybe it doesn't apply to someone with your skills. I don't know. Do what's right for you. Anyway, it looks like we're going to run out of jobs to do around here soon. But we've all come to like Minato, just like you. So, I think we'll stick around for a while. The rebuilding's going well. Everyone seems happy with our progress. Here, have a new bag. You'll be able to fit more in this one. A little token of appreciation from everyone in Minato. Anything else, just give me a shout.
Konnichiwa. What a beautiful sunny day. Are you off hunting? Right. Well, be careful out there. And if you need any help with your weapons, you know where I am. By the way, I might be imagining it, but since the rain stopped, you look healthier somehow. Almost as if you were possessed before and now you're free. I mean, that's silly, but you do look much more settled, I suppose. What I'm trying to say is, it's good to see you looking so well. I think the sunshine has done us all good. I was wondering when you'd show your face. I've got a strong fire. I've been poring over my father's plan since we last spoke, and I've reached a point where I'm ready to start building something. But I'm afraid I need to ask you for some more supplies. There are a few more kemono materials I need, if you wouldn't mind. Suzuran-sensei and I will keep getting things ready while we're waiting. If we manage this, I'm sure it's really going to benefit Minato. I know I can rely on you to handle something. Just tell me what you need and I'll give it all my attention. Have you heard the fishermen talking lately? They claim to have spotted a new type of kemono in the Spirit Isle. They're not venturing far from the shore at the moment, so details are thin. But it sounds like a powerful one. I'm worried it could pose a threat to Minato. At the very least, it must be unsettling for Nobu and the other fishermen. Do you think you could get rid of it? It sounds like it might be the strong prey that you always say you're looking for. I'm so sorry for always looking to you for these dangerous tasks. As I said, it sounds like a ferocious one. So make sure your weapons and armor are in good shape before you leave. I know I can rely on you to handle something like this. There's a new type of armor I can... Sorry. いらっしゃいませ. Yes, a little. I heard a disturbing rumor from the merchants who arrived before. Did you know that the great sakura has come into bloom again after all that rain? That's the good news. But the bad news is, a kemono seems to be establishing new territory there. A kemono unlike any we've come across before. I haven't seen it myself, but the merchants described it in a very strange way. They said it was unbelievably beautiful. It's still a kemono though, and left alone, it could pose another threat to Minato. It might not be dangerous at all, of course. I was hoping you could take a look. Yes, me anyway. It brings back memories of my father. I worry about a kemono establishing itself near it. Sorry to ask, but I knew you'd want help. Take care out there. I know I can rely on you to handle something like this.
Whoa! There you are! Looking well, Chief. I know I don't always say the right thing, but I'll say this now. It's good to talk with you again. You look like you are about to up and leave any minute. Like you might walk out of town without a backwards glance. But you know how much Minato needs you. Good, because I do. But not as a hunter. I count on you as a friend. Let's have a drink again sometime. I've got some sake with your name on it.
いらっしゃい. You're hard to work out. And I like things simple. We're like the moon and a mud turtle, you and me. Completely different. Still, I quite like talking to you now. In a way. I mean, since that depressing rain stopped. So, are you off hunting? Let me know if you need anything.
You are the picture of health these days. And what a pretty picture it is. I would not claim to know the inner workings of your heart, but I do believe I see a twinkle of accomplishment in your eyes. Could it be that this quaint little town has nothing left that can satisfy your desires? Music to my ears. Why leave when there's still a fortune to be made? And our fortunes are intertwined. The waxing prosperity of the town is delightfully good for business at the treasury.
Ah, there you are. Sorry to barge in, but this is urgent.
Nobumitsu, whatever is the matter?
You remember the fellow who made such a fuss about Dansuke's death? He's left town. Fled. I didn't think I should go after him alone. I was hoping you can help.
The man has left Minato? But why?
Simple. To get away from me. I noticed he's been acting strange for a while now. This morning, I saw him setting off towards the Blossom Trail looking kind of fishy. So I called after him to ask where he was going. He looked really panicked. Spluttered something I couldn't make out and then bolted.
That is curious. And I do believe you are maturing, Nobumitsu, not giving chase. I echo the request. Would you pursue the man and find out why he is acting so peculiarly?
Well, you seem to be in good health today. Better than ever, in fact. That mysterious karakuri in your chest must be working like a charm again. Between that and the relentless rain stopping so abruptly, I'm completely baffled. What happened? It's like I said before. There is so much in this world we don't understand.
But that doesn't mean it's inexplicable. I'm convinced there's a reason behind everything that happens.
Still, in the absence of a credible explanation, perhaps we should just call it a miracle.
And speaking of miracles, the scorched forest and turbid waters are rapidly recovering.
Whatever was hampering the celestial thread appears to be gone. It's weaving out in all directions again. Something of a mystery, or is it?
I hope so. If we're struck by a similar calamity in the future, I'd like to understand how to tackle it without relying on you.
For now, at least. Minato is safe and there's no imminent Kemono threat. In fact, I hardly know what to do with myself.
Mushrooms. Ugh. If only I had some mushrooms. Oh! You're a hunter, aren't you? This must be my lucky day. You couldn't go to Akikure Canyon and pick a few mushrooms for me, could you? They are a tiny bit poisonous, but as long as you don't eat them, they're not dangerous. Sorry, can't say. It's not all that urgent. It's just that they're a valuable variety you can't get hold of in Minato. What a stroke of luck running into a hunter. At last.
Yoshia! What a beautiful day. Just right for fishing. It really makes you thankful to the weather spirits after all that rain. I was starting to wonder if it would ever end. But the repairs are going well. We'll have our boats and houses all fixed up soon enough. You'll see. Minato will be back on an even keel in no time at all. It might even be better than it was before. You're always taking care of kimono for us. It's time the rest of us started earning our keep. That means a lot coming from you. We're all doing what we can. That's the main thing. Anyway, it really is a fine one today, isn't it? I'll have to be careful not to nod off on the water. Oh, it's you! I was hoping you'd float my way sometime soon. I got something for you. No. I had a whale of a time, but the aftermath of that last one was enough to put me off parties for life. No, this is a hunting job. I still owe people for their help with the pearl beak. Not that anyone's asking me to repay them, but still. I want to be on an even keel with everyone again. I've done odd jobs like cleaning and mending things, lending out my books, and chasing off smaller kimono. But sometimes, people ask for help in ways I just can't handle. Like going to see why the Spirit Isle seems so cold lately. That's probably a large kimono's doing, so I'm not the right man for the job. If I could manage it on my own, I would. But I've learned to know my own limits better now. I've had enough lectures from Jingoro-san and the sensei as it is. So, I was hoping to ask you. Of course! There will! I'll make it worth your while. Sorry to thrust this on you without any warning. But I'd really appreciate your help.